So, without further ado, umbrellas to the ready. Let's move on to our one-shot qualifying. Welcome to everybody tuning in here for race 14 of our season. We are getting underway with our one-shot quali. Possibly should have spoken to mechanics about changing the engine. Look at the smoke pouring out the back of my engine. Oh, guys, look at the smoke pouring out the back of it. Can you guys see that on the stream? Not a lot of pace here.
It's a bit disappointing, but we just need to push hard in the race and we can still come away with something.
With qualifying finished, it's time to remind ourselves of
there.
our top three.
Not a lot we could have done, I don't feel, there. The lap wasn't too bad. We had smoke pouring out the back of the car, which is never ideal. Maybe I will take a quick look at the components before we start this race if I can. So, yes, rain, that is a great shout, Martin. That is a great point. Rain will indeed help. That will slow up the cars ahead, so our deficit should hopefully not be quite as
Obviously, I expected
severe.
a better session, but these things happen from time to time.
I expected a better session
Try to make up for it in the race.
Yeah, we are going to go ahead and fit component number 3 on our internal combustion engine. Well, there's no penalty. I mean, not that it would make much of a difference, but hopefully they pop that in and we can move ahead. What am I doing? Click the wrong thing. Wet race. Wet race. Wet. So as I was saying earlier, it's wet all the way through there. We can just see on the right hand side there you've got rain the whole way through the race, which as Martin correctly points out should hopefully aid us as we go into this session. So, the disappointment of the previous races gone, engine changed, qualifying done,
It's race day
and you
here
join
in
us
Italy once
live
again.
for
Monza,
race 14
home
here at
to
Monza.
so many Before we begin, let's take a quick look at the grid lineup for today's race. An immense lap from Lewis Hamilton yesterday puts him on pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from
We
P2.
will have
Looking
a
at the
quick
rest of
glance
today's grid,
through, just
we
in
have
case anyone ahead of us has taken
Vettel,
any
Charles Leclerc and
penalties.
Albon, Magnussen,
I doubt they have,
Grosjean,
but we'll have a quick look
Hülkenberg,
at
and
where we
Lance
could have been.
Stroll,
Oh, thank
Perez,
God, Grosjean's nowhere
Raikkonen,
near us.
Antonio Giovinazzi,
He's up
and
in 8th.
Sainz.
Our nearest
Gasly,
championship
Fiat,
rival, Sergio
Lando
Perez,
Norris,
he's in 11th,
and Daniel
so he's
Ricciardo.
close to the
James
points, but
and
he's
Robert
not there at the
Kubica
minute.
takes the last spot on the grid. And with
Nope, so
lights
we are
out
still
just moments
last,
away,
last.
it's time to go down to the track.
Williams at the back of the grid. So, We've got wet all the way through. As long as we can get through the first couple
Okay,
of
here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
corners without any damage, we should be okay. Let's get to it, folks. Full wets. It is heavy rain. This is not a little bit of rain. This is not likely to dry up.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can.
Absolute
We're going to need some work on the
mess
brakes,
ahead
so
of
put
us
some
of
energy into
spray.
them and warm the tyres as well, please.
I'm gonna be having to brake early for this first corner. Everybody joining us, we're on a formation lap, don't panic, the race has not come grinding to a halt. But look at what the visibility is like, you can barely see Ricardo ahead of us. You're not getting out of this in one piece. I mean,
Radar
I can't
suggests
even.
that this heavy rain will be with us for a while now.
I can't even suggest anything else. I really do feel like we're in a spot bother here. Can you turn the raindrops on the screen off? First corner is going to be fire. I don't know if we can turn it off, to be honest, but we're going to stick with it. We're going to see what happens. First lap's gonna be, I mean, you say fire, I say it's gonna be an absolute hellhole, but hey. Let's see. We've only got Q-bits behind us, we've only got one car that can possibly get past us. So if we can avoid damage, we can settle into things. So as we come round the final corner on this formation lap, the grid will take its place, and we can get this race underway. Looks quite nice with the blue tyres on. Not really a priority right now, but got to take the positives, eh? So we're lined up. We are on the grid. Lights are on. Revs up. Wet race underway. Okay. I can't see it.
That move was illegal. Return the position.
So the car didn't stop. The car, turns out the car didn't stop. But we we didn't pick up any damage. Victory number one. We made it through the first corner damage free. We've made it through the second and third corners damage free. And we are only one place worse off. I mean, we didn't make the corner. We were more Colin McRae rather than Formula One. But hey, avoiding damage is the main priority. How do these guys do it in the wet? Honestly.
Alright, let's focus now for the rest of the race.
So, place your bets, folks. What lap will somebody inevitably go out of this race and we will have a virtual safety car? Those guys can squabble it out up ahead. Oh, crikey, there's four of them. More wide up there. Well, we made the corner this time, so that's better than last lap. But now we're right back in the spray. And that's not a pleasant place to be. Oh, wet is hard. Searching for a way past, but I'm so scared of damaging this car. Okay, we've got good drive here on Norris. God, look at that, it's such a mess. Braking way before I would normally want to brake. Let's get a good run here. We're on the power. We move to the inside. I can't see where the track is. Norris is dragging us. We got an overtake!
Nice
We
work,
got
that
a
brings you
clean
into the race.
overtake! Come on! Nearly did it. Got too carried away. Let it back down. Kubica up next, teammate in the Williams. Tiptoe it round the corners. We nearly binned it, but we've got a move done, we've got it done cleanly, so we know we can do it. Norris is coming back at us. We didn't get a great run off of that corner. Squeeze him out. We caught back up to Kubica on that corner. We've got a better drive. We're right on Kubica.
3 laps over target on fuel. Let's start burning it off, please.
How was he just... Round the outside, yes! Kubica, done! Two moves in 2 laps, guys. This ain't over yet. Next up, Ricardo. Let's keep it tidy, keep it on the track. Let's hunt him down.
Heavy rain will be staying with us for a while now, at least a 20-minute window of heavy rain.
20-minute window of heavy rain, so there is no chance of this track drying up. Burn that fuel. Yeah, I mean, how long is it going to be until he's telling us that we've got too much? We've used too much of it, though. So we're not going to be close enough to challenge Ricardo on this lap, but let's just stick with him. Let's build on it. We're performing well.
1.6 seconds.
Next lap, the overtake could be on. My biggest fear now is that I do something stupid. I put it off the track, or I drive into the back of Ricciardo. Let's take it sensible. Build on these first couple of laps. There's a good gaggle of cars up ahead, so we've got a good run on Ricciardo. And we've got Ricciardo. Guys, we're making really good progress here. Come on. Come on. He's got the pace. He's coming back at us. Blocked him off there. That could be dodgy. Keep it tidy. Now, we've not got the quickest car on the straight. It's likely that Ricciardo might come back at us, but we can hopefully defend the position here. And let's close up that gap to Gasly ahead of us. There's a good group of cars up ahead. There's a few positions for the take-in here. Crikey, they slowed up. How close was I to driving into the back of him there? Keep it tidy, keep it tidy. Let's get a good drive. No, this is not an overtaking point. We'll concede that position. God, what a mess this is. I can barely see a thing. I've got to drive so cautious here. So this is our opportunity down this straight and then down the long first straight into the first bend. This is where we've got to keep it tight, keep it together. Don't drive into the back of him. I'm braking early. Nearly thrown it off myself.
We're catching the car ahead, but be aware that these tyres need to last till the end of the race.
Ricardo's gone for a move. We've held him off. How mad is it when we get up close to him? I can't see a thing, you guys. I can barely see Gasly. He's the next car. He's right there. Don't want to be on those curbs. There'll be no grip out there, and that's when I'm likely to spin the car.
Okay, we're not seeing any issues with tyre wear right now. You should have good grip for a while yet.
The pack seems to be spreading out a little bit here. I've lost a little bit of ground to Gasly, but it's okay, he's still within touching distance. closed it back up on that corner. Heavy braking zone, let's get him. Good overtake. Come on. Giovinazzi next. Come on, guys. So if it doesn't look like the move's on, I'm braking a lot earlier than where I would normally do, because I just don't want to risk damaging this car. Come on, let's get after Giovinazzi here.
Gap to teammate behind is 5.9 seconds.
Concertina effect there at the corner, everyone punches up.
Right, some information on Hamilton. They're retiring from the race. Virtual safety car,
Hamilton's
virtual
out the race.
safety car. Reduce speed
Virtual safety
immediately
car.
and keep a positive delta.
Virtual safety car, guys.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
There's Hamilton out of the race. Championship leader Lewis Hamilton is out of the race.
Virtual safety car is ending. Maintain your pace until the green flag. VSC ending. Wait for green. Green flag.
Let's get Giovinazzi here. Done. Virtual safety car helped us out there. We really did that well. Guys, we're up to 14th place now. We're making really good progress. Come on, guys, stick with it.
Right, some information on Ricciardo. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be slow.
You have to be negative versus delta, so we want it to be, no, we wanted it to be in the green at that point, so plus on the delta. So we did well there. We managed to get it right, exactly right. We managed to accelerate a little bit early. We had a bit of delta in the bank, and it gave us the run on Giovinazzi coming out of the BSC. So that has got us up to 14th place. And we've got Raikkonen up ahead. We've just set the fastest first sector double of the race. We are picking our way through this gaggle of cars.
Moving to mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
Come on, let's get after Raikkonen here. We're close. We've got a good run. He's covering us. He's really covering us.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
On the brakes. Yes! Come on. Come on. Oh, I nearly went into the back of him. That was close. Nice move there. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. So up next, 12th position, Carlos Sainz. Keep it sensible through here. Early on the power. Oh, and a little bit wide there. That cost us a little bit. We're not going to get him this lap. But we've left the cars behind us, so that's really good. Keep that tucked in. We don't want to throw it away now. We've had a really strong race. We've moved our way up the field here. We're right on the back of Carlos Sainz. Good run on him again. We've got a good run on him. On the brakes. Oh, he's turned in on us. Yes! Come on! Come on, guys!
You made it look easy.
Oh, that was sketchy. I thought we weren't going to get that one.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
This is your final lap of the race.
Final lap. We've made some great progress in this race. And it's not over yet, you guys. Grosjean, our nemesis, is ahead. Boy, would it feel good to finish ahead of Grosjean. No silly moves. Come on! Come on! Come on, Grosjean, get in there! Come on! Yes, I am so pleased with that.
Great drive, great drive. We're really happy with that performance.
11th, just outside the points. So if we had a couple more laps, we could have been in those points. But
Red Bull
what
pulling
a
out
great
all the
race
stops
that
today.
was, moving up
What
the
a
field
great
there.
win.
And to get Grosjean at the end, Grosjean, our absolute
What do you think it was,
nemesis,
Ant,
right
that
there at
gave
the
them
end.
the edge over the competition
is
today?
Just the icing
Well,
on the
they
cake
clearly
of
have
that
a
race
car
there.
that comes alive in the kind of
Come
conditions
on,
we were dealing
really
with
pleased
today.
with how that went.
It's a very balanced package in the wet, and what that means is that the drivers have confidence to attack. And having that confidence gets you on the power earlier, it lets you brake later, and can put you a long way up the road.
Solid race. Yep, that
Red
was a
Bull
really
put up
solid
an
race. I was really
outstanding
pleased
fight
with that.
for the front position today, and it's great
Nice,
to see it
unlucky
paid
not to
off
get
for
a
them.
point there.
They
Yeah,
do so
I mean,
much for
if
the
we had
sport
just
that
a
you
couple
can't
more
help but
laps,
be
just a couple
delighted
more laps, we
by
could have been
today's
there,
race
but
win.
we were right at the back, and we got a lot of overtakes done, considering it was really wet there. Driver of the day, Chip by Com. You know what, Chip by Com, I think, you know, you might be on
Let's
something
have a
there.
look then
We
at the
should.
drivers' standings. Not the result our points leader wanted, but it certainly makes things interesting going forward. Some amazing talent out on the track today, but Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
I have to give it to James. They fought so hard and had incredible pace at times.
Driver
so
of
I don't
the day.
think anyone
Even
else did a better
the
job
commentators
today.
gave
Let's
us
move
driver
on to
of
the
the day.
constructors. The current championship
Come on.
leaders still hold top spot, but that gap is getting smaller. Well,
I
Ant,
mean,
an end
look
to
at
another
that. We
fantastic
started
weekend
in
of racing.
19th.
Thanks
We
to
moved
everyone
our
who
way
joined
up
us,
through
and
the
we'll
grid,
see you for the next one.
up to 11th place. We finished it off, icing on the cake with that move on Grosjean at the end there. I thought there was a little bit too much to it, and I thought he was going to get us, but we got it done. Boy, I am really, really pleased to end on a high here. I feel like this has turned a corner for us. I feel like we like snapped our bad streak of races that we've had here, because that was a really, really strong finish there. So, quick look at the standings before we go. It does mean that Sergio Perez has jumped us in the standings, so he's overtaken us by 1 point, but that could have been a lot worse. Your best was good enough for third, went wrong in quali. Yeah, I think you're right. I think well, as you could see, for anyone that saw the qualifying, there was smoke pouring out the back of the car. We really struggled. Oh, what went wrong in quali? Yeah, I mean, we just had no pace. The lap itself seemed fine. We changed the engine for the race because it was pouring smoke out the back. And I think ultimately that probably cost us a little bit. To be honest, the start was shaky. I thought we were lucky to get away there without any damage, but following that we have worked our way up the grid, and I am really pleased with how that panned out. So that is it for tonight, everybody. Yeah, let's blame Jeff. Jeff out. Blame Jeff. That's how many races now we've been calling that. Should have noticed that. Yeah, I agree. See you later, Jeff. Race engineer Jeff is on the chopping block, I feel. But thank you everybody for joining us for the 2 races tonight. If you enjoyed what you saw, don't forget to give us a follow. You can catch up on all of the races so far this season on Twitch. You can find the races on YouTube, and don't forget to follow me as well on Twitter, JCBenno, where I will be giving live updates of when we're next going racing. So barring any problems, tomorrow night, Thursday, 9 PM, we will be back. Thank you everybody for joining us. Really appreciate your support, really appreciate your comments, and I hope that you'll join us again for rounds 15 and 16 tomorrow, 9 PM. Thank you everybody, good night.